Welcome back to JCZ Vlogging, Crafts, and more. Okay, today we are just giving an update on our project with the Aero Garden Harvest 2.0. Enjoy! Hey, today is October 9th, and this is the day 13th, and look at our chicory. Look at it now, okay? It looks good. And it started sprouting on day 3 because I planted it. So on September 28th, it was sprout, and I think I did that video. And it's looking good. So that's that. Now on the black seeded Simpson lettuce, I replanted them, so they're looking good now. Now you remember, I started this on September 22nd, and I wasn't getting any growth, but look at it now. It's growing now, so those seeds must be what's bad because I replanted them. I waited till October 2nd, so from September 22nd to October 2nd, I didn't get any growth at all. And so I replanted them on October 2nd. And look, I was seeing sprouts within days. So now this is where it is now. All right. So I also, y'all know I did some golden cherry tomatoes. That was planted on September 22nd, and it is now October 9th. I had gotten no movement, no seeds, anything. So I took it that those are dead. You know, those seeds were no good. So I'm hoping I put 2 more seeds. I replanted one. As you see, I have the date there. And so now let's see what it does now. So that's it with my arrow garden. The parsley that I planted on the 20, when did I did that? On September 26th. Nothing was happening up there, so I moved it down to my lead pot, which I'll discuss that later and tell you what it's doing. It's actually not doing anything in the lead pot either. So maybe those seeds are dead as well because I transferred them. I started them on the 26th, September 26th, and I moved it to the lead pot on October 1st. So, yeah, I'll check in with you then when I go to the lead pot review. But so far, so good, okay? I'll check back in a few weeks. Hey guys, I'm here to update you. Look at the lettuce, the sprouting, so I know that the other ones were bad. Look at the chicory. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all. And it's coming up. I want to help it. Some of the leaves are getting trapped down there, but guys, tell me, I'm trying not to do so much, okay? Now the roots are still clear, but getting a little brown, and I don't know. This is, gotta look at what week this is, but I'm definitely gonna have to do some adjustments, okay? Because it's white. It's looking good, okay? It's just that, yeah. So we're gonna have to dive in here and do some adjustments, okay? But everything else is looking good. Let me take a peek at the roots here. They are good. So like I said, I'm gonna check into this. Tomato is coming through, boo. Okay. And So I'm trying to keep the light out. That's why the foil is there. All right, we're going to check on it because I'm not going to put any more because I see browning. So that means I'm not going to put any more nutrition in here. All right, but it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good, y'all. Sprouting up nicely. Hey guys, so as you can see, we had some root rot, okay, going on with our chicory. Okay, it's growing beautiful and all of those things, but hold on, wait. So this one leaf, I'm gonna just snap it off. It kind of broke off a little because when I was taking it out, you know, checking the roots of things from before. I'm gonna show you. As you can see, because it's kind of brown there, but you have a lot of white. So I'm believing that it's too much plant, you know, food in there, or it may be algae.
Not algae.
Everything else seems to be growing good. Our tomatoes, cherry tomatoes is growing, coming up nicely. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and clean out the bowl. You're supposed to clean it anyway, the base. You're supposed to clean it anyway every 2 weeks. And sometimes you don't have to clean it as much. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and clean this out. So let me remove the top. So y'all know I'm new to this, so I don't know, you know, I don't see any allergy in here, but things of the eye is very tricky. So let's just say that. So let's go ahead and look into this. Okay, so I have it in our sink. As you can see, the roots are really growing nicely, and it looks like that's the only one that is turning brown. So I'm gonna gently rinse
the
these
roots off, that is,
and then clean out the bowl, the base. Okay, this is what we're looking at after I pulled the water out. It's a little grimy and all that stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little clean. You don't want to put any harmful chemicals in it. I saw someone use vinegar, but you have to be careful with the vinegar, okay? Vinegar, because it will kill your plants, okay? So for this first time, I'm just gonna clean it out real good, okay, with just some warm water. Get these parts a little cleaning, and I unplugged everything, so you don't want the wire in there. Make sure you're cleaning it, you know, being careful while you're cleaning. So
like I said, I am new to this. This is my first time. So if you are not new to this and have some ideas of what to use to clean it out, right now I'm just using plain water and warm water and a clean sponge to wipe out all the gritty stuff that you see.
So that's from all that plant food. So, and I don't, make sure you do not wet this cord, so be careful. Clean in here really good. I'm not going to use any chemicals in here thus far. I just want to make sure I'm cleaning all of these pieces. And I think this comes out, if I'm not mistaken, because I think this do snap out. See? It does. It snaps out. So I can make sure that I'm cleaning underneath properly, and the sponge, the filter rather, giving that a little much. But once again, I'm trying not to mess up this cord piece here. But I'm rinsing this off really good, and it's not too, the filter is good. The filter is fine. Now I'm gonna let it run for a bit when I plug it back in. So wish me luck, guys. Finish cleaning this out. I'll be back. Looking good. Bowl is looking good in the inside. It's cleaned. I cleaned the parts. Made sure I got all of that gooky stuff out of there. Okay, made sure I didn't wet this power cord for our pump. And we want to make sure everything is up and running. Okay, and then we're going to return our plants, but I just want to make sure that the pump is together, right? So I'm going to go ahead and fill our bowl. And I'm going to plug it in just to make sure that the pump is doing its thing. So I'm going to fill our bowl back. Some fresh water. Gotta take care of your babies. It's one thing when you're excited to grow things, but you gotta check on them and make sure that everything is properly going right and cleaning your base. So it's been more than 2 weeks. So I definitely want to make sure everything is good. All right, so I'm gonna stop there. We got some fresh water going on, and then now we have it filled here. And I'm gonna go plug it in, and let's see how what we're working with. Okay, so we're about to plug this in. I need 2 hands. I don't know why I didn't plug this in. So hold on, let me sit you down for a second and plug it in so I could protect the water from going everywhere. Okay, I wasn't sure if it would have just start running or not, so let's give it a try. Woo, I'm nervous. All right, there we go. We're set. Wasn't sure if it was going to be shooting up or not. But it's doing its thing. And we're good. You see how silent that is? Alright, so I'm going to let this run for a little bit. And then I'm going to return our plants. Alright? Alright. So today is October 19th, okay? So we are entering here what day it is going forward. But look at that, okay? Let's see how my babies go ahead and adjust. I'm thinking about switching up my lettuce, okay, and adding them to one bowl to just have all the lettuce doing its thing, okay, because I'm going to come over here and show y'all what our lettuce is doing under there. Oh, yes. And now I got to do this one. So we're going to move on to the next one, and so I can see how everything else. We're going to see if the browning of the leaves and stuff changes anything on that chicory herbs, okay? So we're going to see how, make sure these leaves don't brown anymore on our lettuce, and see how it does without me adding any nutrients for the few days, okay? So I will see y'all later on another update. Let y'all see how they are doing. Especially I'm waiting on those golden cherry tomatoes. You see? Yes. Let's go, let's go. Okay. So let's do a recap. Today is October 19th, right? Golden cherry tomatoes. I started this garden. I'm getting comfortable, y'all. I started this garden in the Aero Garden Harvest 2.0. And when I first started growing in here, I started out on day 1 was November 23rd. Remember, by day 17th, the golden cherry tomatoes wasn't working out, the seeds that I planted. So I then replanted the golden cherry tomatoes on October 9th. And started over, right? On October 9th, right? So day 1, I planted new seeds. By day 2, I added food to this pot, right? All right, because other things was growing in the pot. So that was October 9th. So I'm giving a history. So now this is the news. So day 11, this is day 11, October 19th. We cleaned the water. This is day 11th, and that is our golden cherry tomatoes, okay? Sprouting and looking good so far. All right, let's go to the black-seeded Simpson. So, started on September, remember September 22nd. All right, I trashed it on October 2nd because nothing was coming, and I planted 3 new ones, which is, you see these 3 here thriving. Okay, so today is October 19th, which brings us to day 17th, and this is what we have here for our black-seeded Simpson lettuce. Looking good, looking good. And I was told that I can pluck some of the leaves, but I'm gonna let it, before I play with any of them, I'm gonna let them grow. Okay, now as the chicory, I planted the chicory September 26th. And as you can see, the chicory is doing what chicory wants to do, okay? We planted that on September 26th. So we are on day 23, and this is what our chicory is doing. And it gave us a little root rot, and so therefore I cleaned the water tank, rinsed off the roots, and we're going to monitor and see how it does now, okay? So that's the update on this, guys. I might try to just go ahead and combine all the lettuce in one area and go on from there. So I'll check back in with you. All right, y'all. So that's it for our Arrow Garden 2.0, the harvest. And we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm back. Why didn't you remind me? One thing I forgot after cleaning our water for our Arrow Garden Harvest 2.0 is to check the pH level of the water. Okay, so that now I know what these packets is for. And so you have 6 pieces of pH calibration powder. And they're color-coded and all this stuff. Lord have mercy. Somebody should help me. Help me out. But I'm going to read this and let you know. But I am going to check our water and see what is going on in here and test it out. I didn't think about doing this, and I remember watching a video. So as I laid down and I looked at this box, I was like, oh God, you got to get back in there. You have to clean. You have to check this water so that you don't have any more issues, right? So I'm going to go ahead and read this and go through what I need to be doing. Look, don't pay my ashy hands no attention. It's been in water, cleaning these bases of water. Look, this will slow me down for buying more hydroponic systems, huh? It's work, baby. So y'all know I showed y'all this on the unboxing. So let's see how this baby works. Okay. The top of this, as they say, this is the battery cap. This is the screen, power, hold temp. And this is actually the protective cover over the protective sponge, okay? And lock reading, hold and lock reading. Okay, so I'm doing that. Let's turn it on. It's on. Okay, and I heard that if it keeps flashing back and forth like that, then that means you have a good reading. So the cap is still on, y'all. Let's see. I removed the cap. Look at that sensor in there that we have to be careful for, so make sure we keep it out. Now the reading is doing nothing here. Saying 73 point something Fahrenheit, so the closer you get to something, I guess, I don't know, but let's see. I heard that your pH levels should be anywhere between 5.5 and through 6.5. That means your pH level is good. So we're going to check this out and put this in our AeroGarden and see what happens. More updates to come. Thanks for watching. Later.